Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to have a chard leaves I just got out of my garden, and we're going to make a beverage out of it. The Waring Pro Professional Quality Juice Extractor. So this is going to be a chard beverage.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living!
And it's got brushed stainless steel, extra white feed tube, natural and delicious. We're going to open it up. And it's never been used, so it's brand new, you can tell. Let's see, and it comes, let's see, an important notice, the G6XE pulp collector tells you that this is the cover, this is the pulp collector, and whatever. There's the usual stuff, you know, you fill out for your warranty products, the Waring Pro JEX328 juice extractor. Okay, so we're going to find, my other one died, so I had to have something. This is brand new, so let's see, I have to figure out all the parts. It's amazing, they even put plastic at the end of the cord. I never could figure out why they do that. But oh well. Everything's got to come off. Undo everything. There's a cup over here. I have to figure out how to take this off. Okay. Probably be more careful of the plastic bags in case I have to return it. But I'm okay. So it looks like it's separated from the center. Oh, and there's a little cleaning brush right over here. And look, it looks like it's stainless steel. Maybe it's aluminum. Got a nice little container here. Okay, so that's nice. Alright, then we have to figure out what this, oh, this is the push rod to be able to push the vegetables through. Okay. So it looks like this. Right there. See? Let's see. Lock. Unlock. Oh, okay, that was easy. We're going to wash it, all the main ingredient pieces there. I've got to take this cardboard off. Okay, so okay, that comes off easily. So we're going to wash this part here. We're going to wash this, probably rinse this down. Alright, so this is a brand new Waring Pro, which I got at a local internet site. And what we're going to do is we are going to do a review on it, but what I'm really going to show you is how to make, see it right here, chard juice. I'm going to be mixing all kinds of different vegetables in it. Alright, so it's a brand new appliance. So what we did first is we washed this basin here, which goes in here. And then after that, this right over here is a strainer. It goes inside of here like that. And then this piece here, okay, so then you put this on top and it locks in. Now this stainless steel bowl, it's all clean. It's got a little place over here. We're going to test it. Now it's working. Now it's very loud, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do the entire process, and I'm going to stop once in a while. Matter of fact, I'm going to do the entire process, but before we do that, I'm going to talk to you about leaves like this. Now see these leaves? They don't look like there's much to them, but they are clean. And we're going to be putting these leaves in, and believe me, these little leaves will give something to it. Now, the reason there's holes in them is because I share my vegetables with the bugs. And when they come like this, now if a leaf has got something like that, I usually tear that off. And if it's not, you know, because it still has a lot to give, there's nothing else, the stem has something to give. So what we're going to do is we're going to juice this up so we have a delicious lunch. Now it's pretty well dried, so probably not going to be able to reuse this. Sometimes what I do when I mix up carrots into it, I redo it again. But this is very dry, so I'm not going to need to worry about that. And there's enough over here I can fill this in quite a bit before I have to really worry about it. So we're going to put this back in. No matter what anybody tells you, you do not get very much from leaves. Leaves just does not have enough moisture in them. But what this does for you, like you can eat this, there's nothing wrong with it. But what this does for you is it gives you a chance to be able to have the chard flavor, the vitamins that it has without having to cook the entire plant. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean this off here, and we're going to run the next set, then I'm going to tear it apart and clean it. So a lot of times what I do is I take this extra stuff here, this remnants of the plant, and I use it in some of my cooking. Because if you think about it, it has already been broken down and it's easier for me to use it. We're not doing that today, we're just making a quick, easy, fun lunch. Okay, so this comes off, somehow, there. And what we try to do is keep the main machine clean while I get the rest of this clean right over here. Not as easy as it looks. Sometimes what I like about machines like this is they empty their leaves into another container. And though I like this one, I mean I got a good price for it, but it's not easy to clean because you see I'm having to stick my fingers in there, and I'm going to have to rinse this entire thing out before I can do the next batch. Our refrigerator's full of food, and we don't have the room for a huge bag of leaves that I just brought from my garden. Alright, so that's pretty clean. We're going to put this back in. This is the juice I got. This first stuff sometimes is okay. A lot of times what I do is I take it off and I put it on the pile. Okay, we're going to leave it there for right now, and we're going to put this back in place. It's made. And another thing too is you have to pay attention to your machines when you buy these machines to make sure if it makes a huge mess like what I'm having to do with, you might not want that machine because you're not going to use it if it makes a mess every time. What you're looking for is a machine that's easy to clean, easy to use, and is affordable. And that's hard to find a machine like that. Alright, so what I did is I cleaned up the machine for the second cycle of chard. So I cleaned this housing system here, but the strainer, basically the filters, and this top piece. This is what was due of the very first batch, and we still have what's in the second sink already. Alright, so it'll be just like before. I'm going to run this and get this all done. Then I'm going to put some more carrots, some celery, and make a nice drink out of it and show you how I do it. Now just for fun, I tried putting a couple asparagus stems, didn't work at all. And I tried putting in some frozen chard stems, that worked, but Now what we're going to do next, we're going to put in some peppers. I'm not going to de-seed them. I'll just take this, let the unit take the seeds out. Just make sure it's clean. So you see, it looks like this. So here goes. Now you want celery because it's good for your inflammation. Shouldn't need more than 2 stalks. This also cleans up the blades, or in this case the strainer. The last step is carrots. Wash your carrots and then put them in with the skins. So everything we've added except for the celery has been very green. It's going to have a very green flavor. But adding this carrots is going to sweeten it up. Now you need to strain this in a glass. Kind of obvious, and I use a metal strainer. Now it would be better if this had fit the glass better, so I'm going to be doing this over the sink. Looks like a nice fine beer, but it's not. It tastes a lot of like chard. It does have a lot of delicious carrots in it and celery. But I think if you were to, I'm going to be saving the rest of this in the refrigerator for the next day. I'm going to truly enjoy it. Now I've got to pick up the mess. But I think it was worthy. This is going to really help me out. Thanks a lot for watching, and look forward to seeing you in our next video.
If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.